Is it okay to punch a Nazi? Antifa says yes, but there's more to the anti-fascist group than that. Antifa is a radical pan-leftist movement focused on fighting the far right, particularly neo-Nazis and other white supremacists, including the so-called alt-right, which has been gaining increasing influence over the US Republican Party in recent years. There are Antifa groups around the world, but it's not a single united organization. What binds the movement together is the belief that, rather than counting on the police or the state to stop white supremacy, the people themselves must act. Adherents track the activities of local white supremacist groups in order to expose them to their neighbors and employers, to stop white supremacist events from being held, and to disrupt those that they're unable to block. The anti-fascism movement originated in Europe in the years leading up to World War II. The progenitors of America's Antifa emerged in the 1980s, when the group Anti-Racist Action formed in Minnesota to combat the rise of Nazi skinheads locally. Through the 80s and 90s, ARA chapters popped up across the US, often rooted in local punk music scenes. But by the mid-2000s, with white supremacy having largely faded into the shadows, the anti-fascist movement faded away as well. The resurgence of white supremacy in the form of the alt-right and the election of Donald Trump has lately breathed new life into the movement, which became national news in February when black-clad activists smashed windows and shot fireworks at a venue at the University of California, Berkeley, where alt-right provocateur Milo Yiannopoulos was supposed to speak. Their tactics, together with protests involving thousands of students, worked. The speech was canceled. Antifa then grabbed headlines again by clashing with participants of the Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville, Virginia. Trump equated the supposedly alt-left Antifa and other protesters with the neo-Nazis and Ku Klux Klan members they were protesting. But the comparison doesn't hold. Most Antifa activism is nonviolent, though those affiliated with the group do defend fighting white supremacists by any means necessary, a stance that distinguishes them from liberal anti-racists. But the fact is that Antifa groups aren't arguing for oppression or violence directed against any group. According to Harvard scholar and activist Cornel West, they may well have saved lives in Charlottesville. Unlike the alt-right, most Antifa supporters, it seems safe to say, want nothing more than to become irrelevant again.